Versa. Yes, 2023, it's back after 10 years. But is there any actual difference between this putter and the one from 10 years ago? The answer to that question is yes. In 10 years, putter technology has advanced enough for Odyssey to update the Versa. In 10 years, a lot can happen. 10 years ago, Chelsea was still good at football, Tom Brady was still an NFL quarterback, and Patrick Reed was, well, I guess he's still a cheater. I'm gonna tell you one thing I really like about these new Odyssey Versa putters at the end of this video. But let's talk about what's new, because, I mean, on first glance, the black, white, black, it looks exactly the same. And to a part, yes, it is. I've got the classical legendary 7 with me today. There are 8 models to choose from, which is a bit of an upgrade to 2013. There's a lot of different options. I personally like the 7 and the double wide, but have a look at all the options because there will be one for you. If you're unfamiliar with the black, white, black, what it means, this contrast, it's perpendicular alignment. We are all used to having lines on the putter, but this may not work for about 50% of golfers. They actually prefer having this contrast, this perpendicular alignment. That means that they hit those putts squarer and straighter than before. This was the case in 2013, and I think it's rather warranted for Odyssey to release an upgrade in 2023 because some PGA Tour players, they're still using Versas, and that's saying something. It's good that they have updated this because you don't want to buy a putter that is 10 years old. These do look great, and I actually really like how it looks face on, looking like this here. It is rather sleek. But then you've got all the party down at address, as you can see here. I actually had a Versa putter about 9 years ago and I liked it, but I found that it chipped a lot. The durability of the finish wasn't ideal. This looked to be a little bit better, but there's not much to say about how it looks down at address because it's fairly similar to what it was in 2013. Oh, I mean, it was a good roll. Initially, when you look at the tech, there's not too much different to 10 years ago. And that's what I'm saying in this whole video. There's not that many massive differences with this bit here. It's a little bit of a design upgrade, a few more models. What's important though is this is the same. It is the white hot insert that we have had over the last 10 years, which is now 10 years difference. I'm actually pretty happy they didn't change this. The white hot insert is, I think, the best insert you could possibly find in a putter at an affordable price. It kind of sits right in the middle of being firm and soft, and with the right golf ball, it's pretty hard to beat. Oh, I've left it short. The big thing for me, the main difference isn't in this bit here. It's the brand new Stroke Lab shaft that you will be seeing across all of Odyssey's putters from 2023 and onwards. You can see it has a little bit of red and then goes into steel. That's because it is different materials in the shaft itself, graphite and steel. The difference between these materials means that you can have a different flexion, different softness between the shaft, and it makes it a lot more stable. This is not revolutionary. We have seen it in other brands such as PXG, Titleist, etc., etc. But to include this in this putter, this old school putter, getting a little bit of a refresh, makes it an extremely stable putter. So this is supposed to help with stability, which then in tandem means that your impact location is improved. Tell you what, that was a really good putt. I found that in the last about 2 weeks or so in using this putter on and off, the insert is great. I prefer a little bit of a firmer insert, but the insert alongside with this new Stroke Lab shaft makes this putter really stable. You've got so many different assets of this putter that is now pushing towards stability, ball striking, and overall just a square, confidence building putter. Oh, with all these wonderful features put together, I think the main place where this putter shines is actually on short putts. Now, if you're like me and sometimes you have a little bit of a subconscious short putting yips, I hate saying that word, it's really helpful to have, first of all, a bit of a contrasting, I would say training aid to make sure that your putter is neutral, which is what you'll want. You want the face to be neutral, square when we hit the ball, no draw or cut spin. But then with the putter now being a very stable product, I kind of know, it feels like you know where the face is throughout your entire putting stroke. God, these greens are like a roller coaster, how bobbly they are. Yeah, that was a really good stroke, that one. Confidence, a word I need for putting. The good thing about these putters as well is the honesty that it brings from Odyssey. They've said that, look, this perpendicular alignment, this black, white, black contrast, it's not going to help everyone, about 50% or so. Do I think it's helped me? Well, nothing can really help me in my putting. I don't think it's helped me that much in terms of the black, white, black, but I really like the putter overall in terms of the stability and the feel off the white hot inserts. So when we're talking about putters for 2023, at the price as well, really affordable, it's actually a pretty good choice when you compare it to the others in the market. It's still a little bit funky. You can compare it to other putters such as, say, the TaylorMade Spider GT Max. You're looking down at it, you have got a confidence-inspiring putter in a nice legendary design of the Odyssey 7, which can obviously change to other 8 models in the Versa range. So you've got a lot of choice, and now you've got a lot of tech in there. Guys, if you are new to GolfMagic, smash that like button and the subscribe button too, because it really helps me out. If you have any questions about the Versa and want me to put it up against any other putters in comparisons, obviously putters at the end of the day is a personal choice. So my opinion is my opinion and it's not based on facts. Let me know what your opinion is down below. That's it for me, guys. I will catch you at the next video.